Hey everybody, I'm here today with a driving lesson on turning right and left. In this video, I'll be going over 3 things that you should remember when turning right and left. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm actually going to be driving and making right and left hand turns, and I'll be explaining the 3 things and also demonstrating them as I'm making the turns. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's start driving. The first thing that you should remember is that steering is very, very important. And steering the proper way during right and left turns is very, very important. So basically, when it comes to steering, what is important is knowing how much to turn the steering wheel, estimating the amount of turning that you have to do on the wheel. And that comes with practice. The more that you practice, the better that you'll be at estimating how much to turn the wheel. Now check this out. What I'm going to demonstrate is how I turn the wheel and what I recommend doing while you turn the wheel as you're turning. All right, so what you want to do is you want to be able to turn the wheel and know when to stop turning it and hold it in that position and then release it. So you want to be able to turn the wheel, hold it, and release it. It's as simple as that. Now I'm approaching a stop sign over here. I'm going to make a left-hand turn and I'll just demonstrate it. I'll just demonstrate it for you. Now check this out. So I'm going to come to a complete stop. Watch what I'm doing with the wheel. I'm making sure that it's safe to proceed. I'm going to turn the wheel. I know that I have to hold it right here, and then I can release it just like that. And that comes with practice. The more that you practice, the better that you'll be at actually doing that and demonstrating that as you are making your turns. So it's as simple as that. Steering is very important, and the proper way to steer is to be able to hold the wheel, turn it and hold it, and release it just like that. It's as simple as that. And that's point number 1, the first thing that you should remember. The second thing that you should remember is that safety is very, very important, okay? So with regards to the proper safety procedure, it's actually relatively simple. If there is a stop sign, obviously you have to come to a complete stop. But when you're making a turn, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are putting your signal on well in advance. This is all the safety procedure. Put your signal on well in advance. Check your rear view mirror. Check your side mirror on the side that you're turning towards. So if you're turning right, you're going to check your right side mirror. If you're turning left, you're going to check your left side mirror. And then check your side blind spot on that same side, right or left. It's as simple as that. Now, if there isn't a stop sign, then you're going to have to slow down and you're going to have to make sure that you have the right of way and that it's safe to proceed before you actually proceed with caution. But if there's a stop sign, obviously you have to come to a complete stop and make sure that you're proceeding with caution. Even if you have the right of way, proceed with caution. And if you don't have the right of way, let the other person proceed with caution first. It's as simple as that. So we've gone over the first thing to remember, which is steering, and the second thing to remember, which was safety. Now the third thing to remember is what to do if there's no stop sign and you're not coming to a complete stop. So if you don't have a stop sign and you don't have to come to a complete stop, there's no pedestrians, there's no traffic, you have the complete right of way, and you've deemed that it's safe to actually proceed through the turn, you're still gonna have to slow down. I mean, you can't really take a turn at the same speed as the speed that you're driving on the road, for the most part. I mean, it's probably possible, but it's not safe to do that in most circumstances. So what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you're slowing down before you start the turn, that you're maintaining speed throughout the turning process, and that you're accelerating after the turn. Okay, so that's the third thing to remember, the process for actually slowing down, and I'll demonstrate it in just a moment, but I'm just going to explain it a little bit better right now. The process, once again, is while your wheel is straight, before you turn, you're going to slow down at that point. And then when your wheel is turned, that's during the turn. You're going to maintain your speed that you've slowed down to, and then after the turn is when your wheel is straight again on that new street. That's when you're going to accelerate. So I'm going to demonstrate it. We're going to find a turn that does not have a stop sign, and I believe I see one up there. So we're actually going to go ahead and go to that turn over there. So I'm driving, right? Now I'll show you the process. I'm gonna make a left-hand turn. So I'm putting my signal on, checking my mirrors, checking my blind spot, and so forth. Slowing down now, maintaining the speed now, and accelerating now. So with some numbers to work with, this is what it's going to sound like. I was driving at about 40 kilometers an hour on that street. So I slowed down to about 25 kilometers an hour. Then I maintained that speed of 25 while the wheel was turned throughout the turn, and then I accelerated to 40 kilometers an hour again on this new street. So slow down, maintain speed, accelerate, okay? The only time that you're slowing down or accelerating is when your steering wheel is straight. When your wheel is turned, you are maintaining that speed that you slowed down to. And it's as simple as that. In this video, I've gone over 3 simple things to remember when you're turning right and left. These are very important things to remember. They're easy, but they make a huge difference in your driving safety level and skill level in the process for turning right and left. And let's face it, when we drive, we make many right and left turns, so it's important to know these things to remember. And that's basically it. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.